Okay. Oh, he got a post schedule. Posting schedule.
If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body,
masterpiece, body.
We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones.
Week 2, let me see. Hey, you still on your game? Go to free agency and go to the Cowboys roster and see if that dude is on his practice squad. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. Let me send it again. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, we riding on him. Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put their hand in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, I wonder who he got to take out the Rams. It's up.
I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
My voice is on there.
Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know you up, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bait.
We about to play that, eh? I can't be losing games like this. Oh, it's fucking raining.
In DC, and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington football team. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
Window line.
With about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Oh, Lord.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and
cover 4.
Throwing now is Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Let's cover 4.
Here's Murray from midfield, sliding out of the pocket.
He drops it. That's the shit I hate right there.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
See, I gotta bring
what
it.
often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. Open man is Trey Burton. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 34-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. They'll try the left side. Dawson. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He's brought down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Where are we coming on, bitch?
From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. And that
He's dropping shit, bro.
Defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rosas' kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield.
You're going to bring this shit out.
Points on the board.
Blast and make this nigga cough it up.
The 25 and down at the 28.
Their own 28-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
On the carry.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Haskins. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Come on. I shouldn't even touch that.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's
Oh, I thought they called pass interference.
Defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5. And the Cardinal 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Murray. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
On 2nd down, it's Dawson, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I can't challenge fucking stuff.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Down. It's Dawson, and he works his way forward for 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. After 1 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 3, Washington nothing.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got Burton here, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, Haskins. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Haskins will throw. And he'll find Hall. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's...
Past the 40, T. Past the 40, not the 50. You can't go for it. That's not the rule. You can't go for it, buddy. Past your opponent's 40. You're not past the 40, brother.
It's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
Where is it?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
At the 1-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter.
Let me stop playing. Let me open this shit up, man.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Dawson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Where the hell was he throwing that to, bro?
They've given up a few first downs.
Lord have mercy.
Incompletion there. That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Murray, flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dawson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll run on first down. Dawson. And they went the wrong way there.
I missed the
Losing
fucking...
yardage.
That was my bad.
43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Fucking hole was right there.
Second quarter.
You're not going in the hole, Duran.
3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray now.
Yo, come on, bro.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's
shit wide open.
Has to be a little bit of frustration.
Niggas keep knocking balls down.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Fucking bullshit.
To send this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be 37 yards there.
Oh, dog.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This time, Haskins will look to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Over 1st and 10.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
2-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Dawson. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On second down now, it's Gibson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Third down, here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield. And
Yo, E, you still there?
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. A little juke. Nice punt, but
I'm playing conservative, man.
Back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Playing. Huh? I can't hear you. You said I'm playing like a bitch.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line.
I'm playing conservative motherfucker, bro.
Get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
Murray has it knocked loose.
Oh, he fumbled. Oh, god damn.
That ball popped free. We could hear it all.
Yo, I don't know, yo. He keep his lineman jumping up and knocking the freaking ball down, bro.
His offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been.
I ran to the back of my guy.
And into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Into a double
Oh,
team,
this
and it's
nigga user picked me.
Picked off at the 28. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
God, you ain't getting shit, T. I'm gonna get a pick down here. You better keep that motherfucker on the ground.
The second half is better for him than the first half.
You better keep that bitch on the ground.
At the 10-yard line.
You better keep it on the ground.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running the sweep with McCoy.
Fuck out of it. You better keep it on the ground. You better keep it on the ground.
This will be a loss.
Let's go.
And now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
You're fucking playing with him, man. Let's go. Dump that shit to the running back in the back. Dump that shit to the running back. It's, whatever this is, it's something to do with the running back.
From the shotgun now. Here's an
I'm telling you, he playing for 3.
Well shy of the first.
He playing for 3.
Make it to the 11. Give him a couple on the run as it brings
That whole drive was to play for a field goal.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit.
The whole drive was to play for a field goal. He ain't even moving the ball.
This one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
5-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line. The
this man
Cardinal
covered.
offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
This man coverage. Oh, man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to
coming
hit a
with-
receiver
he
in
coming with the
stride,
man.
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Coming
Able
with
to
the
stop him
man.
before he could get a good head of steam going.
On play action, it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Woo!
Touchdown!
Let's go.
Cardinals.
Murray's pass.
Christian Kirk, 69 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver,
Now here come the pick 6.
those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Playing too conservative with him, man. For what? I don't know why.
And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Too conservative I'm playing. For what reason? I don't know why. Now he's going to start going 3 receiver set. Because he's down. Starting to go 3 receiver set.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins.
Come on.
He threw it there, and it forces
throw that pick.
We've seen these
He's
defenses
gonna throw that pick.
opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
He's gonna throw that pick.
Around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another.
He's gonna throw that pick. He's gonna throw that pick.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the shotgun now, here's an inside.
He's gonna throw that pick. You can have that.
Plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run.
Let's go. Punt.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Block this guy, man.
And taken right on the 30. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
I think he in the cover.
For this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
A 49-yard gain.
A huge play there for Arizona. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1, 2, 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Ooh,
and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Shit.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
He hit stick the shit out of me. Thanks.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dawson. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I should go to the I formation.
The big play to start the drive, not much sense. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6.
If I throw this, I got a touchdown, but I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna take my win.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And this is gonna result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
I'm gonna play smart. I was gonna do play action and go across the middle.
Defensively, 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers.
I'm gonna take my win. Fuck that.
With all that size and beef, that they can let a tackler through. But that's
I do something stupid. He'd get a pick 6 and run it back.
So his 2nd field goal in the
Just
game,
take
and that
take
could
my
turn
points.
out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And ultimately
He's going to give me a pick. I'm going to
to
go in these quarters.
He's dropped it to 23.
Cover 4, and he'll go to pick.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
I know he liked throwing to him. Deron, wait. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. We know where he want to go with it. All right, we're going to do cover 3 and man up the slot.
Here's Haskins out of the gun.
I didn't get a chance to man that one up. God damn it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards.
See, I don't be doing the man ups quick, man. Huh?
From the gun, Haskins.
Give me that shit. Oh, come on. I knew he was going to the running back with a pick 6. He threw that in double coverage, bro.
But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He threw that in double coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Dude, why are you spinning that shit all the way outside? That's stupid.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run.
Should I do a cover 2?
Don't take that type of result.
If I do cover 2, that middle gonna be open, and he might throw it. Let's go, man. Under.
They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Haskins.
Watch it. This nigga caught it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Haskins. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They'll try to run this one in.
He tried to go up the gut. Yeah, all right. Come with the same thing.
1-yard gains are trending the same result on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Ooh, that could have been a fumble. That motherfucking stick right there. Jesus.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after chip shot,
my O-line is terrible, bro. On the real. My fucking O-line is horrible. They don't hold blocks whatsoever.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
They do not hold blocks.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one caught by Isabella. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Johnson, and he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On 2nd down, it's Dawson, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dawson, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Movement on the line, end on the line.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we
What
get
happened?
whistles and
What's
a
that? What's
timeout
that
on the
game?
field.
What's the score of that game?
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, well, hold on. So Washington played them tough.
And he'll be out of bounds.
1 second. Let me go and prevent.
So
Put this shit
possession
all the way
goes
back.
over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
Take my little victory. I was playing conservative. I was playing like a bitch. I didn't. You know I don't never play like that. I open shit up. I don't give a fuck. I was playing like a little girl. I'm not losing to T-ass, man. Fuck that.
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over,
I'm not losing to her. Fuck that. I gotta go. I gotta start 1-0.
We'll see what they do here. So it's a win
I'm
here
thinking,
for the
I know only way he can beat me is if I give him picks.
Good to see you again.
Pick 6.
That's
how I looked at it. I'm not giving no pick 6.
Preseason, weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Huh?
No, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys.
He threw for 101 yards.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you.
Stats. He was 8 for 18.
It was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown.
I'm playing smart.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys.
Huh?
Meanwhile, for Washington, they go down to defeat here in the open.
It's a what-point game?
Look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with.
That's it? Oh, they kick the field goal?
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL Audio.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got a